Okay, we're going to go over Breakdown by Tom Petty. And it starts off using two chords that it's vamping back and forth on, which is just A minor and G major. Okay, for the A minor, you can just bar the 5th fret because this is A on the 5th fret of the bottom E string. And then use your ring finger and your pinky finger on the 7th fret of the A and D string. That's A minor. And then just slide that shape, bump up a full step to G on the 3rd fret, because that's the note G. And do the same shape that you were doing, except this time leave your 2 fingers like you did there on A minor, and then put your middle finger on the 4th fret of the G string. And make sure you bar the 3rd. So anyways, he's vamping back and forth. I'm only going to play the top 3 strings of the A minor because it's just more comfortable for me. I like to play with my thumb over the top, so it'll be like something like he'll be going. And then there's a little intro tag line, so let's go over that. The intro is okay, so let's go over that. We want to slide from 8 to 10 on the B string, so we're going to go ending back on 8, so we're going to go. But we're going to, instead of resolving there, we're going to go resolving right there on the 9th fret of the G string, so it's okay. The next phrase, we're going to pretty much do the same thing, except we're just going to resolve on a different note. So it goes. So now we're on the G string, and it's doing the same thing. But instead of resolving here, like we did down the first pattern, we're going to resolve there, which is on the D string on the 7th fret. Because put those together. Whoop. Do it again. Okay, one more time. Now we're going to do the same thing that we just did on that string on the D string. So we're going to, and then we resolve right there on the A string on the 7th fret. Okay, so let's put all 3 of those together, those part, and that's the intro. Now after he does that, he does this where he goes from the 5th fret on the top E string to the 8th fret on the B string, to the 5th string on the B, 5th fret, and then resolves on the G string 7th fret. So let's do it all now. And then do it again. Okay, and then he goes right into the A minor and the G. Then he goes to F, which is the same shape that you had on G on the 3rd fret, and just move that all the way up to the 1st fret. And that's F. So after we do our intro part, and then for the chorus, F, the verse again. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a great little 3-chord song, and it's also a good song to practice your solo. And hopefully, I'll do another video some other time, but if you know your A minor pentatonic, You can use that in the little extended scale, this little box. Right? This is a great song for that, because a lot of times when he's on the verse, especially when he's just vamping from A minor to G, that's the perfect, you can just do whatever you want there on A, you know, messing around. So anyways, hope that helps. I'm going to go ahead and play through it one more time. I'll just do the little intro tagline there, and then do a little bit of the verse, and then a little bit of the chorus. Okay? Alright, here we go. Let's dive in here. Alright, enjoy.